Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Monday, the 20th of May. An Iranian official says a helicopter carrying the country's president and foreign minister has been completely burned in a crash and all passengers are feared dead. Rescuers have been looking for hours. Iranian-American journalist Negar Mortazavi told the BBC, if Ebrahim Raisi is dead, it could bring unprecedented times in Iran.
The assumption is that they've passed, that they're dead, and this is very significant for the country. Two top officials, the president and the foreign minister, if in fact confirmed dead.
A high-level review of Kāinga Ora has lambasted its operations. The inquiry, led by Sir Bill English, reveals the state housing provider is underperforming and needs savings. Here's political editor Jason Walls.
Housing Minister Chris Bishop says the report paints a very worrying picture of Kāinga Ora's financial situation. The review found the agency had insufficient focus on fiscal discipline and low levels of accountability, which has led to increasing losses and a deteriorating financial situation. Kāinga Ora owns more than 70,000 homes and spends $2.5 billion a year.
And the government's now appointed Simon Muta as Kāinga Ora's new chair. China's ambassador has issued a warning to our government as it weighs up joining Pillar 2 of the AUKUS Pact. British High Commissioner Iona Thomas tried to diffuse tensions last week, saying AUKUS is not an alliance, not designed to provoke any country. Political reporter Demelza Jackson has more.
In a speech to the China Business Summit today, Ambassador Wang Xiaolong suggests China finds it very provocative. He says AUKUS is a nuclear-based military nature alliance unabashedly designed to maintain US hegemony and contain other countries' development. Wang says joining the alliance will not make any country more secure or make the Asia-Pacific region more stable.
The Health and Disability Commissioner says a serious risk from a COVID vaccine wasn't clearly communicated, but it didn't constitute a breach of consumers' rights. Roy Nean died from acute myocarditis in 2021, caused by the vaccination. Emily Ansell reports.
The 26-year-old was informed of common side effects as he received it, but not the potentially serious risk of myocarditis. Commissioner Morag McDowell says in light of significant mitigating factors, it would be harsh to find the pharmacy in breach of the Code of Health and Disability Services. She says an educational approach is more appropriate.
A former Guardian editor says if Julian Assange is extradited, it will have effects on the work of all investigative journalists. The High Court in London will rule whether the WikiLeaks founder should be sent to the US over the mass leak of secret documents. Alan Rusbridger worked with Assange. He's told the Front Page podcast mainstream journalists should realise their cause is aligned to his.
I think they should think more deeply about what's at risk here. That's the crucial thing, to realise that what they're trying to do to him, they could do to you next week.
To sport. Opposition recon is a major part of Silver Ferns coach Dame Nolene Taurua's trek to Australia to join the New South Wales Swifts for 9 days as a specialist coach. World number 3, Xander Schauffele, admits regular speculation about if and when he'd win his first golf major helped drive him to finally do just that at the PGA Championship. And the Timberwolves will face Dallas in the NBA Western Conference Finals after a Game 7 win over defending champs Denver in their semi-final series. I'm Raylene Ramsey, and that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.